Alright guys, so today we're going to do a quick review of the new Mxgp 2019 game. And this just going to be over the gameplay, strictly the gameplay and physics. You know, what I like and what I don't like so far. And I'm not going to go in all the other stuff like track editor and everything. I'm just going to go over gameplay. As you can see, I don't even have my rider yet. I'm just this random guy because I thought he looked pretty cool. So anyway, so we'll go ahead and get into it. So graphically, this game looks good. It's probably the best it's ever looked. Which, every game they come out with, it always looks better than the last one. So they do a good job with that. And this is on the realistic difficulty and advanced physics, just so you guys know. See how it looks. Whoa. So the AI in this game is really amped up. I mean, these guys are actually fast. I've yet to win a race. I think the best I've got is like maybe third. Maybe, I don't even know. For sure not second. I haven't got second yet. But, so as you can see right there, I was sliding out. Pretty sick of it, honestly. I hate it. I don't like the sliding out. I think it's stupid. I mean, it's like you're riding on ice. I mean, with Pro, I was kind of like, whatever, I can deal with it, but I think now it's just more annoying than anything. I'm just tired of it. I don't know if it's any worse or any better, but it's definitely still there to where you definitely have to have some throttle control. I mean, having some throttle control is fine, but it's like it's way too much. I feel like they always go overboard with this stuff, and I don't know why. So I hate that. I will say that. I don't like the in-air physics, which I feel like they've just yet to get right out of all these games they've made. So with Mxgp Pro, it was like a little too floaty. I know a lot of people said it was too floaty. And in this game, it's like they went the complete opposite direction. You don't get enough air in this game. It's like he's stuck to the ground. Like, it's almost like when he takes off, and right when he gets in midair, he just shoots straight down. So. And like the tracks, I know in Mxgp Pro, the tracks were way dialed down. Like they were not, like some of the tracks there in real life, the jumps are huge, and the jumps in Pro were tiny. So far, I feel like they've done a little bit better with the scaling in this game on the tracks. So the scaling of the tracks is better, but then it's like they screwed up the in-air physics. So it's like, oh wow. So it's like it doesn't even matter because he's still not getting enough air. So, I mean, those are like two good and bad things right there. And so the in-air physics almost kind of renders the scrubs and whips useless. Because most of these jumps you're not getting enough air to scrub. So, I mean, I barely use the scrub. I'll use it on some big jumps, and if you use it right, it is useful. It is efficient. But to me, for the most part, I mean, I guess it was the same thing with Pro. For the most part, they're kind of useless. Especially how awkward they are. It's so awkward. And it's gotten to the point where I don't even care about the whips and scrubs anymore. Like, I know they're not going to change, so it's not like it's a deal breaker for me anymore. And here, let's see if I can do a little scrub for y'all over this. It's the biggest jump on this track. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Ooh. So that was it. It's just an awkward motion. You know, they are different. I don't know if they look better or not, but I mean, they look cool when you actually like freeze it and take a picture. But like when it's actually in motion, it doesn't look right. So I don't know. But when you scrub in this game, it's so much easier to control. Like, you can land a little bit sideways and you can still pull it out. You know, you're not going to crash and swap out, you know, as long as it's not too bad. And, you know, if you do it right, you're not going to go off the track usually. Like, I know in Pro, they were really hard to control, and if you didn't do it right, you're going to go off the track. So, in that sense, they are a little bit better as far as like controlling them. And you know, the cornering in this game, I feel like they do a good. Well, I mean, besides the slide mounting, as far as the ground physics, they're pretty good. You know, that's one thing they always do good in these games. So, and I think they're a little bit better. The track deformation is better. Ruts are better. Now, I'm not saying you're going to dive into a bunch of deep ruts, but Jesus, man. But on some tracks you can't film as much. Some of the tracks you can film, and it's more like, say if you're squaring up a corner, you know, if you're cutting across all the ruts, you can definitely feel it. So, you know, they're there. And I think the breakdown of the jump faces is a little bit better too. So as far as the track deformation is better, I think, in this game. It's a lot better to me. And in this game, you're gonna have to mess with your bike setup. At first, the bike seems really unstable. So, and I've messed with it a lot, and I still haven't got it. But you're gonna have to mess with it to actually make it to where you actually feel comfortable on it. So that's one thing. And so I think some of the physics, or like, you know, as far as the ground physics goes, will get better with a good bike setup. So definitely, I wouldn't write this game off before you mess with your bike settings. You know, so once you get a good setting on there, it should feel a little bit better. And also a weird thing in this game, what I didn't do with the last game is when you're accelerating out of corners, it's like he's, you know, I was in second gear right there. It's like he's a gear too high all the time. So, you know, I think that's something you're going to have to mess with the mapping in the bike settings, which I'll probably do a video on that sometime soon. I feel like it's needed for this game. But anyways, that's kind of annoying. So you almost have to fan the clutch to kind of stay in that power band. Wow, I got 4th. Probably should have won, but whatever. All right, well, that's pretty much it, guys. You know, it's just a quick review, just to kind of give you a little bit of a feel for what the game is like. If you liked MXGP Pro, you'll probably like this game. Some things they did better, some things they did worse, but for the most part, it's pretty good. So definitely, I don't know if it's worth $50, but if you're into motocross like I am, I'm gonna buy it. So, and I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. So, there you go, guys. MXGP 2019 is a pretty good game. So, if you like the video, like, subscribe, and let me know of any future videos y'all would want to see. So, till next time.